Good afternoon. Welcome to Tattoo Twin Tarot. I've been away for a few days. I've not been very well. Feeling a little bit better today, less head foggy. So I thought, let's test the waters. Let's do, I can't even call it a morning message because it's late afternoon now. So we're just going to do a message. And it's going to be the Friday Feels message. So let's get the cards out. Let's get the cards out. Let's see what we've got going on here. I better put my glasses on for this. I can't bloody see. Hello, Rosie. Hello, Lisa. How are we all? How are we? Glad that you've made it, Lisa. I'm a very late today. I've been bad for a few days. I haven't been very well. So I literally couldn't take my head off the pillow yesterday. So I couldn't even write a status to say that I couldn't be on, but there we go. I'm feeling less cloudy today. Yeah, it was kind of like a migraine headache. It was all in my eyes, all at the front. It was in my neck. I couldn't taste anything properly. It just felt really horrible. It just felt really horrible. And it felt like kind of, I didn't feel like I got the flu or anything along those lines. I just couldn't taste and I couldn't open my eyes. So it was a case of spending the whole day in bed, literally doing absolutely nothing. My son's the same. My daughter's been the same. I'm not sure whether, I mean, my son's an Aquarius as well. So I'm not sure if it's something to do with what's going on. No, you haven't. Oh, no. It's slow down phase for you then, Rosie. I think the energies of making us all slow down and heed some time. And if that means they have to give us a migraine or break our toe. These things happen. These things happen. Oh, no, it's not the virus. I'm all right today. You see, when I get a headache, it's kind of head, nose, ears, nose. And I'm not even get tested anyway. I don't go anywhere. I don't have to mix with anybody. Yeah, exactly. If you're not being forced to be patient, you're forced to be the patient, if you know what I mean. So patience is a virtue we all have to learn, and if that means we have to through pain, then we have to do it. Hello, Angelia. Hi, Debbie. Okay, it's only showing I've got one in my chat here. So everybody, good morning. Good morning, Melissa. Good morning. Or good afternoon. I don't know why I say good morning. I'm so used to saying good morning and it's good afternoon, isn't it? I'm hoping that we can get on a roll today. There's 2 or 3 readings I want to throw out today. And I think sometimes the time isn't right. And yesterday just wasn't right. I couldn't, like I said, I couldn't do anything yesterday. So I'm hoping the time is right today. Sometimes you have to be self-absorbed and listen to what your body's saying, don't you? And my body was saying yesterday, you can't even pick up the phone. Good morning, Maria. Wow. Now, that is what we call positive healing. If that's not something to stay up and keep your faith for, then I don't know what is there. Congratulations. I know that's been playing on your mind heavy. And you need to rest also before this lady comes home. Take some time for yourself before you burn out. Oh, okay. The governor. Hey. Hello, Nisi. Hello, darling. It feels like it's been forever since I've been on. I've missed this so much. I love this morning energy. It brightens me up. It gives me the fuel for the day. And I thought, you know what? I don't care what happens. I've got to muzzle through. I've got to muzzle through. I've got to do it. Right, let's start then. Let's start. Oh, we get the books just in case. Not that we need the books much more because we're kind of getting used to what these cards mean. And I like that. Yes, I know I use my intuition, but I think sometimes you need an actual guided message. And this is why we use the cards in the morning. The rest of the time, we just kind of, hello, honeybee. Lovely to see you. See, I've missed you all so much. I know it's only been, what, 2 days? Well, it feels like forever. It feels like weeks. I think I must have gone through some, I don't know why I just wanted to say Metatron. So I was going to say some mad energies, and Metatron came to me when I went to say that. So I don't know if the guides and the ancestors have been talking to me while I was not well. Maybe they have. Somebody comment on what is the Archangel Metatron. What does he do? What is he a gift of? Oh yes. I'm not sure what he does or what he's guided for. Okay. Take a nap. And to be fair, okay. Take a nap. And that's in 11. 6 and 11. So balancing things out. And today is the 11th. It is the 11th. And to be fair, equals down to an 11. So let's see what we get from the Melly Mermaid cards. Hello, and Lizzie. Welcome in. Good morning. I'm presuming it's morning wherever you are. At least your toe isn't blue today. Oh, goodness. I remember when I broke mine. I broke 3 toes, but I broke 7 bones in the foot leading to the toes because they're very, very minute bones, aren't they, that lead to your toes. I'm not sure what they do. Have you not been well, honeybee? Have you been having ascension, illness, flus type things as well? Because I know I have. I was so poorly yesterday. I felt so sorry for myself. And there was no alcohol involved, so it wasn't self-inflicted. It just came over me. Made me sit down and really sit back, which was sometimes, it's a good thing, isn't it? I even had to take tablets. That's how bad I were. I know that I'm not well when I have to reach for that medicine cabinet. I don't reach for the medicine cabinet very often at all. But it got to about 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon. I thought, no, I can't do this. Right, let's see what the Melly Mermaid has got to say. Okay. Oh, Melly Mermaid's got a lot to say today. Look, solitude. Time for a nap. Oh, I've washed it, Debbie. You know, people say, well, I love your hair. And you go, I washed it. I really have just washed it. That's the only difference. I don't do it. I don't do it very often. Community, bottom of the deck. Oh, and then look, we've got the 11. So, yes. Okay. I don't wash it very often. And I don't normally blow dry it or anything. Okay. Thing is, sometimes you see these things from the past, especially now we're in the 9-year regurgitation, as I want to call it. I've kind of been doing my background history on it the other day, and I was going to come in and talk about it yesterday, but I was not well. So it's that regurgitation of anything that's happened in the last 9 years. And as I said that, we've just got 9 and 9. So it's the ending of those. Anything that we've really dealt with, whether that's really severe mental health, whether that's really severe financial issues, really severe relationship and traumatic times within them. They may all come up, whether it's just a thought, a person's popping up, something coming to the forefront for you to understand, oh, I remember you. I remember this situation. And whether it's just a glance at it to understand, I've outgrew you, or whether it's another kickback and it's a trigger for you to heal, whatever comes up at this time, it's for our highest good. And it's in the best of the healing, because this is when we learn through things that we've already been through, and the cycle reappears and shows itself again. And if not more, just to say, how far have you come since the beginning? Or this wasn't addressed. You kind of pushed it under the carpet and it wasn't addressed, and now we need to address it. It won't be long, Courtney. Okay. So, from the Melly Mermaid, we had trust, awareness, and light. Trust in the process. That's it. That's it. And it's now gone. So we're and the thing is, there might be emotional conversations coming through the weekend. I know that Mercury is effervescent, and we've got Cancer going through. I can't remember what planet it is. It may well be Mercury. I couldn't say. I know that Mercury, Cancer's. We've got a Cancer weekend coming up anyway. So I'm sure it's connected to Mercury, because there's going to be a kind of emotional conversations. Now, these could emotional conversations that we have with ourselves, that sit down and talking to ourselves. Look, we've got this, girl. We've done this. Yes, it's hard. Yes, we've been through the battle. But do you know how good you've done? That kind of self-talk. Or it could be somebody coming in to give some kind of emotional communication. And it's a very soft, gentle part of the Cancer. So there could be a lot of those emotions coming up the weekend. An awareness about ourselves, and just trusting in the process, just trusting that whatever's happened is for our highest good, because we have the light with awareness. So it's all light work. It's all kind of this. And you may want to just sit within solitude, dreaming and taking a nap. Look, take the nap. A lot of dreamy mentality. Just got to be careful that we don't fall too much into this dreamy energy, because those dreamy mindsets that got us locked into those situations of the fantasy of what we wanted. The bottom of the deck is solitude and dreamy. That could be a message for somebody in its own right. Okay, let's see what the native spirit wants to say. It's the upturn. And that's the thing. That's the thing. Now, Angelia needs to rest herself. Angelia needs to rest herself, because there could be a battle coming in, and it could be quite tiresome when the daughter comes home. Mummy instincts are going to kick in. And we know that selfless freedom horse again. Oh, fabulous. We're going to take one more. The elders. Oh, okay. The elders, bottom of the deck, spirit keeper of the east. Yes. Hello, Jojo. Nice to see you here. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing good, Jojo. Okay. Now let's get the message from the soul connections. Let's see what's coming in with the soul connections. So, with Cancer going into Mercury, emotional conversations with self, trusting the awareness of what is going on, having the light around you. The lighthouse doesn't move to heal others. It puts out a beacon, 11:11, and we're on the 11th. It puts out a beacon for people to come to you, if that is what's needed. You have to trust that this can happen. Oh, there's a lovely goldfish in that picture. I'd never seen that before. Right, let's see what the Soulful Communications card wants to come out with. Hello, Jojo. How are you doing, my darling? Recognition. The divine will help you recognize all the signs and the symbols. Commitment. Commitment is an important factor to achieve a successful relationship. Bottom of the deck. Think of a special moment that brought you and your partner joy. When you all feel oh, Jojo, have you had an accident as well? We've got a broken toe in the house already. Rosie has a broken toe. Do you have a broken toe? If so, we've just kind of discussed that, and maybe it's time to sit down. Doing too much. It's the universe's way of making you patient by being the patient. Makes sense in a odd kind of way, doesn't it? Okay, we're just going to get the basic messages for these two, and then we're going to go in and see what this has got, in what relevance it is with the tarot. So 38. No, yeah, 38 to be fair. So 38 to be fair. balance, justice, and need to consider the options, a mutual benefit, the law of cause and effect. So, if you have too much on your plate, this lady, look, she's carrying, do you remember the old milk maidens? Oh, you kicked, you have, or you're about to. Oh God, Jesus, that could be emotional with Cancer going into the weekend. Oh well, come Monday we have got some violent energy around. Some quite chaotic energy. Stay balanced as much as you can. Hello, Wonderlust. Okay, so this milk maiden here, look. She can balance what's going on her shoulders. She has the knowledge that's going on above her head. Things might have been out of balance. I can't even speak. She's playing with what the energy is that's around her in those two baskets. But things are very equal. Things are very much in alignment with where they need to be. So the wisdom, carrying the burdens, but learning how to carry them on the shoulders to free up the hands. Something of cause and effect. So there's a cause and effect action. Something you're going to do is having a cause effect. Time for a nap. So maybe you need to process this thing that you want to do. Because cause and effect, if you go into something highly charged, but then again, it's 11. So that's a guided number. Understand that if you're working from your best, highest good, and you're doing what you're intended to lift you up, then you're doing the right thing. The cause and effect. There's always going to be a cause and effect. It's part of the world's energies and how it works. What you give out, you get back, kind of thing. Right, 24. 24. That's 34. Wake up, Louise. See, I'm still quite not there, but I'm here, if you know what I mean. Still quite not there over yesterday. I can still feel my chest quite heavy. Time for a nap. Rest, rejuvenate, and renewal. A temporary non-action allowing dreams to arise. So, the cause and effect. Hi, Alban. So, things could be happening around you. This could be things being weighed up. Look, they're not actually you messing with it. This is on your shoulder. So this could be your ancestors. This could be your guides, your ancestors and everything. Balancing things out around you. And this is the cause and effect. So whatever you've put into something, you're going to get back out. Then we have take a nap. While the energy is catching up, while the universe is putting in place what needs to be put in place, you may be gifted and guided to just take a rest. Take that nap. Because the universe is doing what it's meant to. You have created a vortex of something. You've created a situation by taking a certain path. And now the cause and the effect will be shown. But it's going to take a bit of time for the universe to implement this. Meantime, take the nap. Trust in the process. The awareness of what's going on around you. Be the light. See the light. Accept the light. But do not chase after anybody who is not willing to come towards you. The lighthouse doesn't chase around the ocean to save boats. It's for the boat and the owner and the captain of that ship to come towards you. If they haven't, it's because they're not ready for that. That is what we need to know. Okay, Freedom Horse and the Elders. So let's see what the ancestors want to tell us here. The Freedom Horse, we had that the other day. We had the Elders. Oh, there it is. Okay, we got the Elder right there. Okay, Freedom Horse. Let your spirit fly. Do not hold back. Break free and express yourself. Flaunt your stuff. Dance, laugh, and explore. Go beyond your predictable behavior. Get out of that rut. You don't need to fit the mold. Be daring. Fling the arms to the heavens in joy. Then we have the Elder. Entering your power, standing strong. You are a leader, stepping into the light. Let your truth be heard by others. Make a stand in life. You carry deep inner wisdom. You carry the deep inner wisdom, the wisdom on your head, and you're carrying it, but you carry it lightly now. You are a teacher. You are a leader in the deepest sense of the words. You are a beacon of light to others. The beacon. The beacon. So there is something that you're doing that is being noticed. The cause and effect of your spiritual journey. The understanding to take a nap, the pullback. Understanding sometimes you have to pull back. Trust the process. The awareness of what's going on. The light. Having the freedom to run free. This is when you're going to take that step. You're going to come out fighting. The horse here. So this could have been what you've just been through. And what it's telling you now is taking the nap and sitting back in the energy is going to give you the cause. And now the effect is you are going to move. You are going to take that bold movement. You've listened to your guides. The elders have spoken. You're going to be guided to shift into a new energy. This is going to come in. As soon as you've accepted it and you've sat within the solitude, the community have guided you to where you are. And the Spirit Keeper of the East. The recognition. You've been recognized for the work that you've done. And a commitment, whether this is you committing to yourself. I know what I want and I'm going for it. And I don't care what anybody else is going to say. I have been gifted by the elders. I recognize who I am now, because for so long I think you didn't know who you were. You could have been the pain. You held on to the pain. You thought you was connected to whatever was going on in the past. Oh, this mermaid looks like me. Look, she's got a bit of weight on her. She looks a bit like me when I was blonde. Oh, she does. I like that. Awareness. So let's get some tarot and see if we can figure out in what situation this may arise in. Let's see if we can figure out what situation this is going to arise in. So let's see. Whilst the universe is guiding us to take a nap, what energy is going to be balanced out? What's our wisdom? What's the cause and effect? That was the question I needed to ask. What is this cause and effect in relation to? What is this cause and effect in relation to? Nine of Stays, lessons. Right, so you've learnt your lesson. So by learning a lesson and walking away. Good morning, Henrik. By learning your lesson and taking heed. By learning your lesson and stepping back from a situation and not maybe jumping full in. Understanding that things have to process in such a way. What's the outcome here? What's the outcome? The outcome here is the Four of Swords. Yeah, look. Somebody went into healing mode. Oh, thank you. So, yeah, somebody went into that healing mode. Somebody really took that nap. Take that nap. Something felt as though you needed to pull back. Lessons are being learnt. You are being gifted and guided at this moment in time. So by sitting back, there's some kind of healing that was coming from this nap. So if you're feeling that today, this could also be of yesterday. Whatever is going on, it's that the energy of the universe is now working alongside of you, which for me, that's a good thing. So let's see, what's this trusting? What do we need to trust in? What's the awareness and light? What do we need to trust in? We need to trust in the Ten of Pentacles. We have to trust that the abundance is coming towards us. This is better health, better living, better prosperity, better endings. Money, financial situations could very much improve because the learning of the lessons in the past Yes, I think this is very much yesterday's energy. And I think you have to sit back when you're in that energy. And this could be very well what happened yesterday. You've learned that if you're in emotional state or you're not very well, you have to sit back, take that nap, go into some healing, see where the issues are, take the time for yourself. It's okay. You've learned the hard way in the past. I'm not going to fuck myself up, so I'm going to go and take that nap. I'm going to go into emotional release. So what comes in with this? The Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles. And the Four of Pentacles. Ah, so you understand the benefits of what coming in is related to the fact that you're holding something back. You're not quite giving out something yet. The Four of Pentacles speaks about holding on to something. So you could be holding on to ideas that are related to finances, ideas related to, emotions. It could be whatever you're holding on to. You're holding on to something because there's a deeper awareness of something. You're trusting the truth is going to come out. And if somebody doesn't come to you, it's because, once again, it's not meant to. But you're not chasing it. Look, we have the Eight of Swords at the bottom, Eight of Staves, so deep underneath messages. So while this is going on, this is downloads for me. Somebody's had to be pulled out of an energy and they've really learnt. In the healing process, messages have been delivered. Messages have been delivered. And you are feeling the energy of the messages that are coming through to you right now. Guided into a new direction. Then we have the Freedom Horse. So let's see. Freedom Horse, speak to me. The Queen of Staves, confident. And a new beginning somewhere else. Taking that step. Taking the step. Stepping out. Jumping out of the box. Taking a new route. Following your elders. Following the guides, the lessons. That nap has rejuvenated you. That healing of what you've just had to go through or what you're going through is going to lead you to understand that sometimes it is better to hold back. And when the time is right to speak. And the time underneath for me was the energy of the universe communicating with you. When we have the Page of Swords, the elders are saying, look, you know the truth, speak the truth, step forward within the truth. Or a truthful message is going to get delivered towards you. So you could have a message come in. Bottom of the deck, we had the Eight of Wands. So what's this truthful message? This is from the guides. Page. So we've got the Page. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. The Queen of Staves. Page of Staves. So you've got the Page of Wands. There's a new light in your fire. Some truth from the elders. Something is going to get delivered. This is going to set you on a course to take your own journey forward. It's going to break you out of something. People are going to look at you and go, well, that's not like them to do that. Why are they doing that? That's weird. They don't normally do that activity. They don't normally go crossbow shooting, or they don't normally go and ride the waves. They don't normally go out drinking, or they don't normally go out by themselves to grab that meal. Do something that makes you feel empowered. And it can be something that you've never done before. The Freedom Horse. The freedom is here, and you're guided in by the elders to take that leap. Look, with both 2 pages. It's something you've never done before. The passion is here, lighting the fire into a new circle, a new energy, a new start. Passionately moving forward to learn something new. The learning, the understanding, the message could get delivered that sets you forward and sets you free. The Freedom Horse. And if it's messages from above, the guided messages, this is very deep internal knowing of what's going on here. King of Swords, yep. This could be quite a shock to somebody, because when you tell somebody, actually, No, I'm quite confident that I'm going to go and get a new beginning somewhere else. The shock could be that you just break out of that, I'm Mr. Reliable, I could be Mrs. Reliable, I'm always the one that picks up the pieces. And then the truth comes in. They see this behavior and they're like, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? And you say, because I can. Don't come any closer because I will use my sword. And if you start asking too many questions, you're not going to like the answers. This is somebody being very confident. We have the Queen of Confidence and we have the King of Truth. Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords came in reverse, but this could put somebody into some mental anguish, or you have just got out of that mental prison. There's almost not an enlightenment that's come, and it's why the Eight of Swords came in reverse. There's been an enlightenment moment. You had to go through a dark energy that you've just been through. It's made you pull back, step back, take a nap, understand that there's a cause and effect happening, trust in the process with this Four of Pentacles, and you've held something back in. You haven't been quite emotionally open to something or verbally open to somebody about a situation. And I think your actions are going to speak louder than your words. So when somebody comes in and says, what are you doing this for? It's a whole new world. It's a whole new beginning, a whole new step into a new direction. The reason I know is confidence. Take the confidence with the Pentacles. Eight of Swords in reverse and King of Swords. By doing this and speaking your truth and completely moving out of something, this is where you find the power to break out of a mental prison that you've been entrapped in. The Tower, look, a complete change of circumstances, yes. So this is going to create a Tower moment around you. I don't think this is a Tower moment that's bad for you. This is just going to change the cause of effects and where things are going to end up. People are going to be really confused here, look. There's going to be an internal battle. The five of wands is here. Now this could be an internal battle, an external battle, but the battle is releasing you from this Eight of Swords. There's a prison that has been holding you back. This could be physically. Now, if you've got somebody who is in jail, then maybe they're going to be released. If not, this is you releasing yourself from that mental enslavery and ready to build a new beginning. Ready to give back to yourself, ready to listen to the divine, ready to take that leap of faith, because then we have the Ten of Cups. This will lead you to your own ultimate happiness. This is you recognizing who you are with a recognition, committing to yourself to this new pathway. You are finally committing to yourself, to your path, to whatever it is. And this is a great energy to align with new job prospects, with new house prospects, with new love interests, whatever it is. Now, let's get a couple on the recognition and commitment. What's this recognition and commitment all about? What is the recognition? The recognition is in relation to the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. So you've been recognized for the work that you have put in. So what did I say? The cause and effect of all your healing, of your sitting back, of your finally understanding that you have to allow somebody sometimes, if they're in a boat that's going to crash, you have to let them go burn. You have to let them do. You are not here to stop their karma from happening. You have understood that you have to stand in your own power. And by releasing this, you have an abundance of health, but you have to sit on the information. You know, you could say, well, I know that if you did this, then yes, and if you went down the spiritual path, if you let go of this, if you let go of that, trying to help somebody who is not ready to drink from the well of knowledge is only wasting your own time. You finally learned, I'm going to keep this information to myself. I'm stepping back from this, which gives you the energy of growth. It is a great one. So the recognition is the hard work that you have put in. This is the universe recognizing this, because now whatever you've done is about to be rewarded. There's a reward coming in. Recognizing. Five of Pentacles, recognizing that you walked away from a situation. You had to go through the Five of Pentacles, the shatteredness of where you've been. There was some kind of energy of, I've put myself out in the cold. I would rather put myself out in the cold, being out in the cold, to get to the Emperor. Look, the Emperor, the Emperor. You've been recognized in your healing process. Now, this is a very masculine energy. So if you're not a masculine, you could be riding a lot of heavy masculine energy right now. That may need to be balanced. So let's see if the balance card comes up when we go to the commitment. Being empowered, being forthright. The work you've put in is going to give you something in return. And it's the King of Pentacles. Look, so we have the King of Pentacles. We have the King of Swords. And we have the Emperor. Somebody is upgraded, committing to a balanced, nutritious future. This is really good. This is the universe. Six of Swords, yes. Mentally taking yourself out of what was into what is, because you're so grounded now, you can't be there. And then we have commitment and the Lovers. So you could find your passion on the other end of walking away from something. Like I said, the universe is going to grant you with something. Now, we are going into Venus and Mercury. No, Venus and, what's it? Men are from Mars, women are from Venus. So Venus and Mars are both going in conjunct with Capricorn towards the middle to the end of the week. Now, Capricorn speaks about stability. It's very grounded. It's very forthright. It's very planned. It's very balanced energy. Especially when it comes to love. It's not over emotional. It's not over wordy. It's not over swordsy. It's very, although Capricorn is classed as like the devil energy, it is also in this element, it's bringing your love and the fantasies down to reality. So do you remember me saying here, don't fall for the fantasy? Well, the fantasy of the Lovers and a commitment is I'm going to have this blessed love. Now you understand that the cause and effect of what you may have done in the past has created you to be where you are. It's learning to love without almost the fantasy of where we was before. Do you remember we were talking about the healing, and the reason we get locked into a relationship and the hurt is because we have that fantasy element of this was my dream, and you kind of put those fantasy levels onto somebody else, and they do not live up to the expectation, and things then fall away to the wayside. You have this, when they leave, your dreams and your reality become two separate energies. This, because it's in Capricorn, is going to be very balanced. So there's going to be a knowing. There's going to be a knowing here, and it's going to be a very grounded energy. How do I know? Because we have a King of Pentacles. So the fantasy is gone. It's gone on that boat. Mentally, it was keeping you, that fantasy was keeping you locked up in this Eight of Swords, and you've released that. You've released that, which has allowed you to be able to move forward, to start building a new something. There was a lot of battles that you had to face to release this fantasy that you had, but the Tower moment had to happen. And if you didn't do it, the universe was going to do it. You spoke the truth, even if you spoke it to yourselves, and this was guided. You had to do something completely different. This could have been, she's always been so faithful. She's always been there for me. She's always going to be there. No. Or he, they're not. This is finding your freedom, horse. And you took the challenge. You've been recognized by the universe. The cause and effect of that is you are now in this very grounded Lovers commitment energy, which is exactly where Mars, Venus and Capricorn placements will bring you. So if there's a love that does come in, it's going to be very grounded. It's going to be very real. It's not going to have the bells of unicorn, and nobody's going to be farting glitter. It isn't going to be dreamy. It isn't going to be over romantic. It is not going to be with attachments of old understanding of what love is. It is going to be something that's very solid. Something that can grow a new beginning here. Look, having the confidence to take that new step. Yeah, farting glitter. What a lovely saying. And look, we did say we was going on a new journey with a page. There was 2 pages that come up. I don't know where they've gone. So bottom of the deck, what we don't see in this is creating the, look, we have the union. So we've got union, we have Lovers, we have a grounded union, and we have commitment. How good is that? This is what the energies of Capricorn with Venus and Mars are going to bring in at the end of this week. We have another full moon, and that comes in on the 16th. Just after then is when Capricorn that's when it does go in. So we've got Valentine's Day, and the energy of Valentine's Day is on the 14th. By the 16th, glitter farts. Sorry, they're very free and forgiving, aren't they? In fantasy world, glitter farts are very, very known. We all have those kind of glittery farts in mind blips, and things roll off your tongue, and you can be in that. It's very much that fantasy. It's that fantasy. The fantasy is now gone, and we're left with the king of reality. Somebody who's connected by the divine is brought in. The commitment is here. Look forward. You can't have any better commitment cards. The Lovers, Four of Wands, commitment. And it's coming in grounded. Grounded. Okay. Final outcome of this for the weekend coming. So they realise that, and although I say it's the weekend, time is fluid. Fluid is timeless. So this very much feels as though, to me, it's kind of what projecting for the week ahead. So this is where we're going. This is what the outcome will be. This is the reward. Being recognised for the amount of work you've done is going to bring in this commitment. Now, you could be just committing to yourself, making the choice that I'm putting myself forward and I'm walking away from everything, and I'm not gonna be betrothed to any kind of energies from the past. Things are going to definitely move forward. Look, we have the Chariot, we have the Four, and we have the World. Yes, well done. Well done, collective. So, on that note, how better could you get? Energies are now moving forward. All this had to happen. The new leap of faith to the new beginning, the new cycle, the new start. The new start. Letting the old go. And because Cancer is very much effervescent this weekend, those emotional talks to yourself are going to really put you back into balance, ready for Monday. And Monday is the 14th of February. Now, if anybody remembers my readings from December, I did call there'll be a lot of energies of union coming in on the 14th, and that might not necessarily be the energy of somebody else coming in, but this is telling me there is after then. This could be union towards yourself, understanding why all this has happened, but finally balancing your mind, your heart, your body, and your spirit in the understanding that it's okay to now let go. I've done my best. I've tried. I know where I need to go. And it's a lot more positive, the energy that we are around now. And what is coming in is a great old energy. It's fabulous, in fact. I'm very, very happy with this. This is a good energy. Good energy cards. So on that note, I am going to leave it there. But I'm going to come back today. I said all week that I was going to do a soul love reading. Not necessarily a twin flame card. So I'm going to do a soul love. Now, soul connections are connections that are brought in to either learn them lessons or learn you lessons. One or the two. So what is the next lesson? What is the next love that's going to be brought in to learn us? What is the next? This could be a financial commitment. This could be a work commitment. This could be whatever it is. But I'm going to do a soul love reading. It's going to go on those lines, and that is what I'm going to do probably in about an hour. Thank you, honeybee. It was a powerful reading, and I think it's recognition from the universe that you have completed the cycle in time to be able to move forward. Just be aware that there was a hell of a lot of masculine energy out there. And I think because Cancer is either weekend, Cancer's that very emotional side of things. So we may have to start looking into balancing out those feminines out there. If you're carrying a lot of masculine energy, it might be time to pull it back in a little bit. Those masculines, if you're out there and you are over in your masculine energy and you've kind of left your feminine energy behind, you may need to find that feminine side within. And the fact that it's come just before Valentine's Day and we've got this Cancer weekend, it kind of means that you can really relax and understand that this is the time to let it go now. Just allow it to be. even if it means spending the weekend by yourself. Either which way, the message is here. I hope it went, well, I can see from the comments you all connected to it. And I shall be back to do a soul love reading, a soul contract, soul connections, very soon, very, very soon. So keep a lookout for that. Make sure your bell's notified, and I shall be back very, very soon. Take care. Smooches.